Fantastic. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today is a big day in the genesis of J Talk. We're coming to you live from the Lord Errol Food Fashion Show here in Nairobi in Runda. So we're going to be coming to you live from Runda for about the next 3 hours. We have an amazing array of guests who are going to be joining us on the show. So very excited to showcase their lives and their journeys to date. So without further ado, I think it's time we just bring on our first guest. He's a man that I grew up with here in Nairobi. We went to school together. We played a lot of sport together. Subsequently, he went and played very high-level hockey down in South Africa and got his degree there. Studied there and then got his degree going to the UK. Now he's back in Kenya, working in tourism, trying to promote this great nation and bring in the tourists and bring in that revenue. So without further ado, let's welcome him on. Michael Scott, good to see you.
How you doing?
That's really good to see you.
Good to see you.
Oops, better not knock down the mic. Yeah, welcome to J Talk. It's really good to have you on today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So, I gave a little brief about your background. You were quite the sportsman. We grew up playing sport, and then you went down to South Africa and played pretty high-level hockey when you were down there. Can you talk a little bit about that? And cricket. Actually, and then, tell your story.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Yeah, so I went down to South Africa after we were at school together.
Yeah.
Went down to a school called Michael House there.
Mm-hmm.
And ended up playing hockey to a high level, to South Africa under 21 level down there. And then also played cricket, not to as high a level there, but we represented Kenya for cricket throughout the age groups when we were growing up. And so also played cricket down in South Africa as well.
Yeah, we had quite a class when we were at Kenton,
Yeah,
and it was you and Hafiz, Manji, and Tayo
Yeah.
Public. You all ended up playing junior level cricket for Kenya, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's phenomenal.
And they all played hockey in South Africa as well.
And Hafiz even played for the national team, the Kenya national team.
Exactly.
Yeah, we had quite a group of guys in that class.
Yeah.
Now, and then from there you went to Loughborough University.
So from there, I went and pursued the hockey for a bit longer. Ended up playing in the European Champions League for hockey. Played in the British Champions League,
Wow.
the British Premier League for hockey as well. And then,
Fantastic.
so that was during my university
And what
career.
position did you play?
And so I was a goalkeeper actually.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh
agile
man,
goalkeeper.
wow, that's a tough place. People whacking balls at you all the time.
Yeah,
What was that experience like?
No, it was good. So even in cricket, I was a wicket keeper, so it was always really fast reactions and being able to be quick on your feet and nimble and agile, and I really enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
and you like having a hard ball hurtling towards you
at my face.
at many miles an hour. That's really good. So, your hockey career, you didn't end up representing Kenya. What was it about the Kenya setup that prevented you from going and doing that?
So during our holidays from school and university, we'd come back and train with the Kenyan team and train with the Kenyan sort of national squad. But due to us not being, we didn't grow up playing hockey here, and then I didn't have Kenyan citizenship while I was growing up, and so
Your dad's Canadian and
my mum was Ethiopian, and she got her Kenyan citizenship there.
Okay.
And so because of that, they didn't allow us to represent Kenya for hockey. We were allowed to play cricket because we were in the system from so young. So that meant that they didn't have an issue with us coming back and playing.
Oh, I see.
But with the hockey, we were it was a new thing for us. Yeah.
That's a phenomenal that you were a dual sport athlete like that. It's not that common that you get someone playing such high level cricket and hockey, two sports. So
no, but a lot of the skills
did you find they complemented each other?
Yeah, I think like I was saying with the wicket keeping and the goalkeeping, all the reaction work and all of that sort of stuff.
Reflexes of a cat. So that's really good. So you completed your degree at Loughborough, and then you did a master's in what was your master's in actually?
So it was called Development, Space and Sport, which is mainly looking at sport and development and how sport is used to help development and how development benefits from sport in a country.
Okay.
You look at.
You did some work with the Zeitz Foundation, right?
Yeah. So initially, when I moved back to Kenya,
the Puma founder.
Yeah, the former head of Puma,
Okay.
Jochen Zeitz. He's a famous philanthropist and businessman, and he's got a ranch up in Laikipia where there's been a lot of sort of ethnic violence and ethnic trouble. And he started a football league, the Laikipia Unity Cup, and that was actually born from the election violence in 2007.
Okay.
Where they wanted to now raise awareness about different ethnicities and raising awareness about peace for the 2012 elections.
I see.
And so I went up there and worked with him when I first moved back to Kenya.
Okay.
We're looking at sort of expanding the league around Laikipia and also setting up the Samuel Eto'o football academy.
Amazing.
Just next door to his ranch, in a town next to his ranch. And so that's now fully set up and running, and then since then I've now I now work with my family in the travel and tourism industry now.
Yeah, your mum Julie is very well known in the travel trade, you know, for the amazing work she does. So now you've joined her at Bunsen Travel.
Exactly, yeah.
And you've been hosting a lot of high-profile guests, right? Recently. Who are some of them?
Well, I mean, so a lot of the work we do is corporate travel, but then through that we also sell a lot of sports tourism.
Yeah.
And so we work a lot with with the Harambe stars. We sent them to go see the last World Cup, for example, and then any sorts of high-level CEOs that come through. I mean, the last thing that we worked on was for the recently completed elections. We hosted the EU observer groups in the Carter Center as well, so just handling their logistics and all that sort of stuff.
Phenomenal! Wow,
Kept us busy.
I'm sure that keeps you very busy. It's probably a little stressful at times.
Yeah, exactly. You can imagine.
Handle it.
You can imagine having everyone running around the country to all these remote parts.
That's nuts. And now you're the dealer for the tickets for the World Cup, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So people who want to go to Russia for the football World Cup.
Yeah, exactly. So we're the official agents for the hospitality tickets for the Russian World Cup next year.
Oh,
football
fantastic!
World Cup. Yeah.
Congratulations on that.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work. Yeah, and it's working to FIFA's regulations is also something that's quite new. Well, not new to us, but I guess it's quite stressful and quite intricate as well. You know.
Well, anyway, viewers probably don't know that we also spend a lot of time in the ocean together, catching some waves in Malindi and Mombasa. So we're going to go down and catch some waves soon, I hope. Get on our boards and get out there. What do you think?
For sure, for sure. I mean, next swell, I guess.
Well, Michael, it's been a pleasure you coming on the show today.
Good
luck with all the stuff.
Yeah, good luck with J Talk.
Yeah, and we'll see you out on the waves. So that's our first episode. We're going to take a bit of a break now, and we'll be back with more, with a few more guests as we go through the day. Thanks so much.